Welcome back. Now, the Ministry of International Relations and Cooperation is hosting the 5th session of the Namibia-Cuba Virtual Joint Working Group aimed at the bilateral cooperation between the two countries. Now, on the line to talk to us about the deliberations is the Executive Director in the Ministry of International Relations and Cooperation, Mr. Penda Naanda. A very good evening, sir. Thank you very much for joining us on the news tonight.
Good evening, and thank you, Morris.
Now, Mr. Naanda, could you perhaps talk to us about the bilateral agreement, also the memoranda of understanding and the projects that the two countries are currently reviewing?
Thank you, Morris. I have to say that the two countries are going to review the cooperation in the social, economic, and commercial sectors such as health, urban, rural development, fisheries, and marine resources, as well as youth and sport.
Right. Now, which areas of the bilateral agreement would enjoy priority or are likely to be signed between the two countries?
Let me say that the areas that are enjoying priority are the areas of health. As you are quite aware, health and education, let me say. Cuba, our relations with Cuba are defined by our cooperation in those two areas, as I said. And I have to mention that this is what exemplifies what is called South-South cooperation. Cuba contributed significantly to the education system in Namibia by extending scholarships to Namibian students to study in various fields, some of whom are currently contributing to the development of this country. Similarly, Cuba has also contributed to the health sector, having contributed a large number of its health professionals to Namibia, who have at least to date extended the lives of Namibians through the professionalism they've provided in this area. When it comes to the agreements then that we are looking at signing with Cuba, we are currently negotiating an agreement to explore strengthening cooperation between our Investment Promotion Board as well as Cuba's Trade and Investment Promotion Agency, because we believe that there are many areas, opportunities that can be explored between the two countries.
All right. Now, Mr. Naanda, finally, before we let you go, Cuba is known for its scientific excellence, especially in the areas of medicine and health, which you alluded to earlier. Now, with the latest developments in the COVID-19 vaccines, how is Namibia and Cuba intending to cooperate in this particular regard?
Let me say that Cuba's health diplomacy is well known around the world and also appreciated for that fact. And Namibia continues to benefit greatly by having to date 88 health professionals who are contributing to our health needs, as I indicated earlier. We are considering a cooperation agreement between the two countries in between the Namibian Regulatory Medicine Council as well as the Center for State Control of Drugs and Medical Devices of Cuba. Let me also add that as a result of cooperation in the health between Namibia and Cuba, Namibia has proposed Cuba's Henry Reeve International Medical Brigade to be considered as a recipient of the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize to the Nobel Peace Prize Committee due to its exceptional contribution to Cuba's health diplomacy, as I alluded to earlier. And so I think and this I have to say is despite Cuba's being under the illegal and unilateral sanctions imposed by the United States of America, to which, of course, Namibia will continue to call for its end.
Right. Mr. Naanda, thank you very much for your time this evening. We appreciate the chat.
Thank you.
And that was the Executive Director in the Ministry of International Relations, Penda Naanda, updating us on the ongoing meeting.